Hey, what's up, traders? Welcome to another training video. We couldn't go live earlier because we had some technical difficulties, but those difficulties have been resolved. Okay, so I'm making this video just to do some quick analysis for the next trading day. Right now, it's about 2 a.m. South African time. It's the Tokyo session on the 5th of March 2025. And then I'm just going to go through some of these charts here just to see what potential opportunities that we have. And maybe along the way, I can also just give direction as to, how our trading system works and then what we can expect. Okay. So anyways, guys, just to recap on our trading system, our trading strategy is basically a trend following strategy. When we're using this trading strategy, we're mainly looking for opportunities to buy and sell when the market is trending. Okay. So those are the opportunities that we want to get. Okay. So also just to recap on our trading strategy, it's actually very, very easy, right? So there's just a few things that we need to look at that validates a trade for us. Like certain things have to be there in order for us to have a trade. Okay. So one, let's just start and let's talk about it, right? So I'm just going to get my crosshairs. You see, like everywhere I'm moving my cursor, that sort of like star or cross is what I'm going to use as a pointer, okay? So guys, now there's three things that we need to pay attention to, right? We have to pay attention to this white line here on the charts. This is the 100 moving average, okay? And then we also need to also pay attention to the trading levels, like the signal levels that the system gives us. You see right there, it says buy, stop loss, take profit, 1, 2, and 3, okay? And then we also need to look at this bottom a window right here, which is the volatility meter, right? So those are the things that we need to look at. Now, in order to actually take a trade, certain things need to be present in the market, right? So this is the Euro USD on the H4 chart, right? And you can use this on any time frame. I just like to use this on the 15-minute, 1 hour, and the H4. Sometimes the daily chart, especially when there's the news events happening. Okay, so when we hop up to a chart, guys, right? Let's say we've got our trading system plugged into the chart, and we're looking for trades, right? So the first thing that we want to see is we want to see where the current price is, okay? Where the market currently is. You see right there, the market is at 1.06112. Okay, that's where the market currently is. And we want to see the position of where the market is in relation to the white line, the 100 moving average. So what do I mean? So what we're trying to establish when dealing with the moving average, we want to like notice, is the price of the market currently above the 100 period moving average, or is the current price of the market beneath the 100 period moving average? Okay. So why do we need to identify the position of the price in the relation to the moving average? Okay, so I'll just explain it to you very quickly. So if the market price is currently above the 100 moving average, okay, that indicates to us that the particular market that you're looking for or that you're looking at is currently in a bullish state, which means that the market is likely to continue to go in the up direction. Okay. And then the opposite is true as well. If the current market price is beneath the 100 moving average, okay, that suggests to you and me as the technical trader that that particular price is in a bearish market, okay, meaning that the price is likely to go down, okay? So if you see a buy signal like this, you need to validate it. So the first way you validate it is that you identify the position of the price in relation to the 100 moving average, okay? Now, in this particular example, right, in this particular market, we can see that the Euro USD price is above the 100 period moving average, which suggests to us that this market is in a bullish state, okay? The next thing that we want to do is we want to look at this bottom meter right there. You see it says uptrend and it has some arrows, okay? So if it's green and it's at 70 and above, that indicates to us that this indeed is a bullish market. So what we want to see at the bottom here, we want to see the arrow either at 70% or above 70%. In this case, it's at 90%, which means that this is a very bullish trade or very bullish market, right? So once you see and identify that the price is above the 100 moving average and the volatility meter is way above 70%, then that validates the buy signal. Then now that means that we can actually work with this particular trading signal, okay? So in this particular case, now it means that if we wanted to get into this trade, we could actually jump into the trade where it is, open up a buy trade right there, and then we could use the three different take profit levels that are there. Let me just make this a little bit thicker so you guys can see what I'm talking about, right? So that, let's make it another color. Maybe let's make it purple, right? All right, so now you see where that purple line is. That's where we'd actually enter into the trade. And then as you guys can see, we've got three different take profit levels. So I'm just gonna give it the color green so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so the first take profit would be there, but we're close to that TP1 because the market has progressed from the original signal entry. And then we can target TP2 right there. We can target TP3. Okay, so this is actually a valid signal for us to take, right? This is actually a valid signal for us to take. And then we put our stop loss just down there where the market tells us to. And just like that, guys, you have your trade, okay? So another way to optimize this, okay? So now you have a basic understanding of how our trading system works in terms of finding a trading signal, right? So now, how would you optimize this? What would be the best way to optimize this, okay? So if we take our trading strategy a little bit further, right? Then now we need to, because ultimately our goal should be that we want to be successful traders, okay? And then how can we be successful if we don't have an understanding of how we should approach the Forex market, okay? So that's very, very important. So now, because we want to be successful in trading, we need to now also keep in mind and have the knowledge about how the market reacts and how it behaves. Okay, you cannot ignore the fact that there's trading sessions. Okay, so in different trading sessions, we already know, guys, that the market moves. Certain currencies are active in certain sessions, and they are not active when they're not in the correct session. So when you're looking for opportunities in the markets, you have to make sure that you are analyzing and doing the things in the correct trading session. So this is the Euro USD, okay? This is a Forex major. This is the Euro against the US dollar. And obviously, the Euro and the USD is mostly traded during the London and the New York session. Okay, New York being the best session as well. So now, if you're looking to optimize your trades, your timing has to be there as well. You need to be cognizant of your timing. You need to be aware of your timing. Okay, it's not something you can just ignore and just trade blindly. Okay, because you want to be a successful trader, so you need to do what the successful traders are doing. The successful traders are aware of the different trading sessions. Okay, so now obviously for execution phase, right? We did the first part, which is the identifying stage. For execution stage, obviously you'd want to actually execute when the market is active, okay, so that your signal can become meaningful. Because what happens now, when, let's say for instance, you take the trade outside of normal trading hours, and then when the normal trading hours begin, they give a new direction. Okay, so you avoid those types of situations when you are trading with intent and trading with understanding. Okay, but for the purposes of this example, I'm just gonna show you guys these markets and potential opportunities, right? So we'd actually open up a buy there. I'd actually put my TP at TP2 because TP2 TP1 is like so close by, right? So I'll put my stop loss there at the stop loss level, and then I also use TP3 as well. Okay, have an additional trade for TP3, right? So let's just move on. Let's see what else we can get. All right. Let's see. It's actually pretty late right now. It's actually pretty late right now, guys. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna make an example, a sell example for you guys right now. But this obviously this market has to be checked later in the day, right? So um, this is the H4 chart on the US 30, okay? And let's talk about a sell setup, right? A sell setup is basically the same rules, okay? So the first thing that you want to see when you want to get in for a sell is you want to identify where the price is in relation to the 100 period moving average. So in this particular case, we can see that the price is underneath the 100 period moving average, okay? Which suggests to you and me that this is a bearish market, okay? A market that's likely to go down. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing we need to look at is this volatility meter at the bottom. If the volatility meter is at 70 and above, of which you guys can see that it went from 70, 80, and then it's at 90%. This means that this is a bearish market, okay? That's why we look at that. And then once we've identified that, okay, then that validates the signal, right? So as you guys can see, the original sell entry was here. The market progressed, came down to hit TP1. Now it's in between TP2 and TP1, okay? So if we were to enter this trade right now, right, we'd actually open up the trade over here. All right, we'd open up the trade over here. And then since TP1 was already hit, we'd use TP2. I'm just making this easy for you guys to understand. TP2, right? And then TP3, okay? And then obviously the stop loss, we'll use the stop loss that the system gives us just like that, okay? And then all we have to do from this point is we need to manage our trades, do risk management. As the trades get into profit, we just shift our stop losses and things like that, okay? So basically, that's an example of how to buy and an example of how to sell, okay, in practical terms, right? But yeah, let's just keep looking and see if we can't find more trades for the moment. You know, here's a trade here on the Euro JPY. Let's see on the H4 chart. Okay, it's also a valid trade right there. Let's go. And I have an affinity for the H4 chart, guys. I'm not even gonna try and hide it. I love the H4 chart. I love trading on the H4 chart because of the flexibility that I gain. When I'm trading on the H4 chart, I know that I can open up my trades and just allow the market to do what it's supposed to do, you know? So that's how I would approach the markets, right? So let's see, guys. I'm trying to quickly go through these markets, or let's just use a top-down method, right? Let's just start. Okay, we already looked at the Euro USD. Let's look at the GBP USD. The GBP USD on the H4 chart looks like a valid buy signal, and I'll just go through the steps. So step number one, we can see that the price is well above the 100 period moving average, which suggests that this is a bullish market. The volatility meter at the bottom is above 70%. It's way above 70%. And then we've actually got buy levels. As you guys can see, the original buy signal was here. And then the market progressed to hit TP1. And then now it's in between TP2 and TP3. So then if we were to enter this trade, I mean, the market currently is between TP2 and TP1, okay? So if we were supposed to enter into this trade, we'd actually open up the trade where the current market is right there. Okay, and by that purple line, and then we'd use the stop loss where the system suggests. Okay, and remind guys, remember this is the H4 chart, right? And then here's TP2. Our take profit will be TP2 because TP1 has already been hit. And then just like that, we would have our trades. So GBP USD is a buy signal for now. Let's see if we can't find another third. If we find another third signal, then we can actually, it's actually pretty late for me right now. So I'm gonna go to sleep after this. And because this is a Forex major, it is actually a market that's tradable. We can actually just allow it to run with a small lot size, right? So just like that. So let's see if we can't find a third trade. Let's look at the USD JPY on the H4 chart, USD CAD on the H1. Let me see what else we could get. So GBP USD is what we got on the H4 chart. Okay, here's another trade. Okay, let's also just take this one. So we've got GBP USD bullish, and then we've got Euro AUD bullish. So I'm also gonna just do this. This is a buy signal, guys. The reason is I'm gonna go through the steps again. As you guys can see, this is the Euro AUD on the H4 chart. The current price is above the 100 moving average, which suggests that this is a bullish market that's trending. It's going up, as you guys can see. And then the volatility meter at the bottom is well above 70%, which validates the signal. So then the next thing is we look at the buy levels. We can see that the trading levels were at a buy signal originally there. TP1 was hit. Now the market is in between TP2 and TP1. So if we were to enter this trade, we would target TP2 and TP3, not TP1, because TP1 is already hit. So if we jump into this trade, right, we can have our first take profit at TP2 or TP3, right? And then we can use the stop loss that the system gives us just like that, right? And then just like that, guys, we have our trades, okay? So hopefully later in the day, the New York session, we can have a live trading session. But yeah, we'll just keep an eye on the Telegram channel, guys. And if you're new and you don't have this trading system and you'd like to get it, just send us a DM on the details below, okay? So just read the details in the description, okay? So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Good luck trading.